Good evening, Pink and Purple Lotus Enlightening family. Welcome to my channel. And thank you guys. I would like to first start off by saying thank you for those who subscribe to my channel. Thank those who view my channel and the comments. I really appreciate them. I greatly do. Well, beautiful souls, today from my first video, I just described how the impact of my son had on me on the physical aspect. Um, Today, the second video that I drop will be about the actual events that had occurred, and when I got that dramatic phone call. I'm just going to take you through the whole thing of how what happened on my part. So it was June 6th, 2020, and um, it had I was in the bed, and it was like 12:31, I'm gonna say, when his current girlfriend had called me, and she said, "Ma, I heard that Ramon was shot," and I said, "I knew it. I don't know. I don't know. It's probably not something to say, but I felt it. That's how I could describe it." And me and him had a previous conversation about it. So I said, "What?" And she said, "I'm finna call." She said, "That's just what I heard. And I'm going to call to get more information on, what's going on." I said, "Call me back. Call me back." But as soon as we hung up, I instantly like started screaming this gut wrenching scream that it woke up my other children that was in the house. Um, I frantically started calling um, my younger sister. And I told her, "I need you to get over here because," and I'm hysterical. "I need you to get over here now because um, they said that Ramon is shot." So she said, "No, no, no, he didn't. Just go back to sleep. I don't. That's not true." And I told her, "Get out the bed and don't tell me what's not true because I know this is true, but I'm hysterical." Um, Her phone started blowing up. Everyone from my own neighborhood was now like messaging her, texting her, telling her, what had occurred, as they was doing with my phone as well. His girlfriend had called me back, and she said, "Yeah, it's true." And I'm finna go see. I'm finna go to the hospital where he's at. And I said, "Oh, okay." Okay, do like what happened? And she didn't really have that information. She just there was so many stories. It was just so many just un just crazy stories. So I said, "Okay, call me back." So she proceeds to go to the hospital where they was heading to take him, and I'm I'm just hysterical. I goes into my bedroom and I'm on the floor just bawling, crying, screaming, just no, you like no, 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 there's not like but I I felt it, I literally felt it. So I said, my at this time my younger sister and her daughter is now and then came to the house and is in the house. She finds me and I'm on the floor, and she says, "I say he's gone. Like he's gone. He's not here no more. He's not here no more." And she said, "No, no, no." And someone started calling her phone, and she said, "He don't have a face, but he's still here. He's still here." So come on, just like get off I was on the bathroom floor, on my bathroom floor, and she said, come on, just come on, get, like she's trying to get me off the floor, and I'm just hysterical, and she's still saying the exact same thing, and it's like, why would you? Anyway, so I get off the bathroom floor, I'm hysterical, I'm crying, 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 and I sit on the bed, and as I'm sitting on the bed, the current girlfriend calls me back again, and she now has this sheriff on the phone, and she says, they took him to one hospital, and they would not take him because they don't take trauma. So they're on their way bringing him to this other hospital where they had headed for him to go. And when we was on the phone, me and the sheriff, she was like, they're bringing him in now. So in the back, like I'm seeing them taking like somebody off this ambulance, and I'm assuming it was him. And she was like, "They working on him now. It's okay. They working on him now." I'm no one could, like, I'm just broke at this time. Like I felt my heart, like feel like it had somebody had took it out my chest. Is how I could describe it, and somebody else was holding it. And she had said, they needed ID because at this time it's COVID time, and no one could go into the hospital. And she asked me, was I his mom? And I told her, yes, I'm his mother. And she said, okay. And I gave his current girlfriend the consent to, you know, um, get the ID to her. So she gets the ID to him, and she said, okay. So as she's in there, she comes back no later than maybe 10 minutes at 1:41 and said, I'm sorry, but he he's gone. I felt it. I actually like it's an undescribable feeling. Someone possibly could understand it who lost the child, but it was an undescribable pain that is when I realized they have it is a different is different types of pain. And I thought it was just one, like, oh, pain is pain. No, no. It is it it was a pain that I never ever in my life had experienced. Um it was so hurtful. It was so hurtful. I couldn't believe that he was no longer here. I was like, no, no, like this, no. He's here. He's here, and um, he was gone though. And I told his current girlfriend to give them the ID so that they could I'm so choked up about this. I'm so sorry, you guys. Regardless on how many years it is, um, it never goes away. They needed to identify him as who he was. So I told his current girlfriend, she said, you want me to give him his ID? And I told her, yes, please. And she gave them his ID, and she came back and said, yeah, that's him. And I could not believe it. Like, there's no way. Like, you know, because prior to his demise on May 28th, me and him had this long, impeccable conversation, and he was just thanking me for being his mom. And if he would not have it no other way, and that he if he had to come back, he would want me to be his mom again. You know, it just he and we talked for maybe 3 hours, and it was so in depth. Like he talked like he was thanking me for being his mom, and he said thank you for having my back all the time. I just could not. There was like no way he is not here anymore. There's no way that it just was like there's no way he is. He's here. That's all. I'm like, no. I had to come to terms with that. He he was no longer here in this physical aspect. Um, it was hard. It really truly was. It was hard because so many things changed within that in this 4 year period. I could say that you never get over it. Um, you think about them, you're still going to shed tears, and that's okay. That doesn't make you seem like you broken. That doesn't make you seem like you weak, and it doesn't make it seem like you not healed because this is a wound that will never heal. It's just not. And only thing it does is you have to learn to live with that person no longer in your life. That's the aspect of what I got as I start growing in changing my life to um, know that my son is no longer in this physical aspect. Um, some things traumatic give you great strength, give you great growth. It make you see things in a whole different way. Besides my father, who was God, he was the first physical man, person, he's the first male. I love my brothers, don't get me wrong, because I have brothers. But to truly, the bond that we had, it was unbreakable. It truly was. It was growth. And I had to live and learn to live without my son in this physical aspect. Sometimes you see yourself in a different way. I know I did. I learned. I, it was just, it's truly growth. I wanted to tell my story because some people feel that, don't open old wounds. That wound is never closed. And I don't feel like it's opening old wounds. And it's okay if no one who, if they've been through this and just, I don't want to talk about it. That's okay. That's your choice. You have that choice. I'm a person, I'm looking at it in a different way. I want to reach out to people and want people to know that this channel is a support group channel for those parents and adopted parents and guardians who lost a child or children. these tears that I decided that I shared it is because just the vision of him and thinking about him, and then of course going back and replaying on that day. That's why I guess what people say, don't you don't want to open up old wounds. But then there's some parents who they want to talk about it. They need somebody to talk about it who could relate and who could understand. And that's the person that I'm going to be to so many people. I hope you guys truly understand that I'm just here to make a difference. Those are firecrackers. They still popping them. And I want to be that person. Thank you for visiting my channel, Pink and Purple Lotus Enlightening. Oh, I would like to also say and to implement that I have a nonprofit organization that I am getting started, and I will give you guys more information on that later. Thank you.